Do not attempt to adjust your set. This is a Streaming Freedom video bulletin. Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. In my continuation coverage of the Skyrim incidents that had plagued it because of what was Todageddon, the 1.20 patch, I am pleased to announce that Bethesda actually kept true to their word and have released the 1.21 patch as of today, November 22nd. Now, I'm going to keep this footage completely uncut. This was right after I had installed the patch, and so this video probably is going to be quite long, but I figured I'd point out to you some things I noticed. First of all, for those of you that are wondering, my game so far is functioning. There were some oddities that could have just been, I don't know, but there were some good things too. That it's been crashing before, and after this patch so far it hasn't, and I will get into that later on in the video. But where I normally would maybe like cut this down, I know a lot of you are probably very wary of this patch, so I figured the best thing is just to let you see that the game in action, and as I'm going through, I'll let you know like what oddities that I haven't seen in my game before, as well as things that are normal, and I use that word lightly, but in my game. So as we're going through this, I guess because this video is going to be long, this is going to be, it looks like 23 minutes according to Share Factory, the footage that I got. I wanted to test this thoroughly enough to let you know whether it would be safe per se to download it or not, but it's extremely late now. I had planned to get off and go to sleep long ago, so I'm testing it to the best of my ability. But I will say this: if you guys are worried about this patch, just pause it, hold off on it, maybe hold off on it for a day or two. Listen to the community, check on the channel. I plan to get back onto it later today, and this is me just testing different mods and seeing if they're still functioning. First thing I will point out right there is my wolf there, Fenrir. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but in any case, before the during the 120 patch, whenever I would spawn him, I couldn't hear him howl. Now I noticed I can hear him howl again, so that's something. You'll probably also hear weird background noises. That was my heater just kicking on. Anyways, so that's one thing I noticed, but I was wanting to test my mods here to see if they're working or not. I'm getting kind of off topic because, yeah, this is, you can tell this is uncut, guys. Those of you that are worried about the patch, I would say, if you can, pause it so that it can't download, and give it a day, 2 days, maybe even 3 days. Check the comment section, check the videos. I'll definitely, if I find anything that's in my game that is worrisome, I will definitely warn you. But give it a little bit and see what people are saying. If you're somebody that is having issues with this patch, make certain to please comment it in the description box down below. What system you are, if you're PS4, are you PS4 Slim, are you PS4 Pro? If you are Xbox, are you Xbox One, are you Xbox Series X? Are you, if there's anything else to do with Xbox, are you that? Are you running mods only? Are you running CC only? Are you running a combination of both? Or are you not running anything? What are the issues? Are you getting black screens? Or 0KB, any of that kind of stuff. Or if you're somebody that had those issues, and now after this patch, if you have also downloaded it and you are trying it, is the stuff that was causing you issues, is it functioning better now? Are you able to perhaps play in areas that were crashing you, or are you able to use old saves? Any information that we can give each other, of course, can help the community at large, and I will still be there for you guys, of course, as I have been to the best of my ability. This was just, again, me testing various mods, just seeing if stuff was working with it or not. I didn't really encounter too many oddities till a little bit later on, which I will point out. I didn't know whether to... I had actually spent my morning looking for information as to when Bethesda was going to release this patch, and I found only one that was current information that had been uploaded at 7:45 this morning. And I made a video on that. It wasn't very much information, but I made a video on that, and as I was uploading it to the channel, I noticed in my bell notifications that you guys alerted me, a couple of you did, and thank you for that, that the 1.21 patch was out. My system actually had not alerted me that the patch was out. And so I privated the other video. It was still up on the channel. In fact, I don't remember if I deleted it or not. I will be deleting it because there's no point in that now that the patch is out. Some things I could go over quickly. That was information in that video. It wasn't much, but it was saying that Bethesda was confirming they were going to be releasing a patch for the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5. They did not mention the Xbox. So, Xbox players, please let me know, did you guys even get the patch? If you didn't get it at the same time that we did, you might get it later on. They might have to work on a completely different patch for you, or perhaps there were some issues on your platform that we didn't have over on this side, that it might delay your patch. I don't know. I don't want to say one way or the other. It's just that the article that I was going to discuss in the previous video did say PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. But it also did state that the patch is releasing for Skyrim Special Edition and Anniversary Edition on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, which I can confirm because I am on Special Edition, and I'm on the PlayStation 4 Slim, for those of you that don't know. I do not have very much CC content. I have the 4 free CC contents that we all got with the 1.20 patch. I have played the Saints and Seducers part of that. I do not have survival mode active. I never have encountered the rare curios. I don't know what that is. And eventually I was going to maybe mess with the fishing just to see what that is. I was planning on maybe making a joke video out of that. I don't know, but I haven't messed with it yet. But other than that, though, I had no previous CC content. That's probably why I wasn't affected as bad as some of you were on the 120 patch. Although I know some of you also didn't have that, and there's various videos up on this channel with potential fixes, theories, all of that. I could never, unfortunately, bring you a good fix-all because the game was just so broken. There was no fix-all. So this was me kind of just testing, going to various areas and seeing. I think next I might have traveled over to Dragonblood Castle. Yeah, that was a modded home, and I wanted to see if I could gain access to that. But I do hope, though, that I have been a help to you guys. I don't really know how much I've been, and I haven't been alone. That's one thing I do want to say. I mean, I'm grateful to you, those of you that have thanked me in the comments and let me know and stuff, and to all you commenting in general, and to those of you that's been kind enough to leave likes. I really appreciate that, but I'm far from alone in this. I mean, you know, we as a community, we're the ones figuring out how to fix this, not just me alone. And a lot of it is credit to you guys, you know, and especially somebody I really want to thank, Omega Fraz Gaming. If you happen to be watching this, your information was very helpful in being able to try to give as accurate as I am able to, being just a normal gamer. I'm not, you know, a developer or mod author or anything like that. I know some about mods, but not really anything about Skyrim mods. Your information was very useful and very helpful. Plus, you were in the comment section just about as much as I was helping people, and I really appreciate that. Speaking of that comment section for you guys, hopefully I didn't miss any of your comments. I tried to go in every day and searched through checking to make certain that I got everybody, but there were times that it didn't alert me in either bell notifications or in the section that states, oh, here's one thing I want to point out real quick. This waterfall used to make sound, and it no longer is. That is the first oddity I noticed. I even tested with one of my mods to see, and the mod made sound, but the waterfall wasn't. So that was the first oddity I noticed. Sorry about kind of but again, this is just completely uncut. Well, I'm trying to talk to you guys, so that's not 23 minutes of nothing. But I tried to make certain to answer you guys and stuff, but there were times that it just did not alert me. One of you that had commented that you're going to be trying to share your load order for the Xbox One Series X. It didn't alert me that you had commented. I happened to see that comment 17 hours after you posted it, because I had went back in looking through other comments for various possible fixes that could work for people having various issues. So I apologize that I didn't get back to you sooner, but I did reply to you once I saw you. I do want to state that something odd just happened there. That was Share Factory causing that, not the game. I noticed it kind of jumped there. Now this has been in my game forever, so I think one of my mods causes that. I don't know. Do any of you have that above Whiterun fields? Because that's been in my game forever, so that's not because of the patch before or after anything like that. But I do hope, though, like I said, that I've been a help to you guys, but I definitely can't take all the credit for it. I mean, this has been, all of us together. And I really do want to say thank you for that. I really appreciate all your feedback in the comment section. Those of you that comment every day and stuff. Golden Wolf, hello friend. Thank you for commenting every day. And I just really want to say thank you. I really appreciate. There's only been just a couple of people that's given me grief in here, because again, guys, as I always state in these videos, I'm not even a Skyrim YouTuber. I am a whatever I decide to post YouTuber, and I'm not even really a YouTuber. I just upload, for stuff that I think might help people, or give you a laugh, give you a good day. And originally, when the 120 patch came out, I had issues with it. I uploaded a video, and I didn't have nearly the issues that you guys had with it later on, but something was off to me when all of a sudden that video blew up in a short amount of time. And all the time that I've been on this channel now, I have never... Here's the next thing I noticed. The door just opened by itself. Now, it's never done that before. Again, nothing major, but I just wanted to point out some oddities that I noticed. And that was... I even looked to see if an NPC maybe spawned, but no. So that was an oddity that I noticed. Now, I think I might have saved in here and at this point decided to go check the mod screen. But at any rate, I've never had that much in my comments section or video get views that fast since I've been uploading. And then you guys were telling me that you were having mass issues with 0KB, which I had never heard of, and black screen and all kinds of things. That's when I then hurry up and tried to get an additional video up to warn people who hadn't updated to the 120 patch that they were going to have issues. And in those early videos, I did get some criticism for the way that I was covering it, but that's what I wanted to state to you guys, and what I've always stated to you is, I'm always honest with the viewers of this channel. I am not a professional by any means. Like I said, I'm not even a Skyrim channel. I wonder by how many people found me, including people on the Xbox, and a few of you even from PC, just how many people really were covering this or trying to help. I want to know where the big Skyrim channels were during this trying to help. I watched a video one night while I was having supper on one of them. I'm not going to mention the name of the particular channel, but they were promoting the anniversary edition, but not mentioning anything about the issues that came along with it. And that makes me wonder, did they just maybe not know or what? Because they had a responsibility to let people know there could have been issues. Now, one thing I wish it would have done here, any other time it would have given me the problem where when I'm trying to load, it would have took and gave me an error and wanted me to sign in to Bethesda. And of course, this time it didn't do that, because when it's been doing that since the 120 patch, it crashes on me. It doesn't crash necessarily, it just locks up on the screen and won't let me out. Here I decided to just install a mod from the latest category. I chose Julia because I trust her mods. She's my favorite mod author, and I know she really works hard on them, so I figured that was a safe one. I just stuck it in my load order by her other one, but I wanted to test to see if the mod would function correctly or not. And so again, my load order is not in the correct order of what they say that you should have it. It's just where I place them. Now here, normally, ever since before the 120 patch, since the last time Sony updated, I would crash anytime I change anything or turn something on or off. And again, I'm leaving this footage uncut to show you. I thought maybe I had black screened at this point because it took a while, but it did load me and I did not crash. Now, keep in mind, this is only one time. I have more testing of this to do, but this is something that I noticed. Now, that was something that didn't happen, though, because of 120. I used to crash if I changed something or turned something on or off in there. I would crash, and that was since Sony's last firmware update. But otherwise, I noticed that right away. It didn't crash on me, at least this initial time of checking it. And I had loaded back in with that mod on just to see also if anything were going to give me issues. But like I said, I'm kind of all over the place here, just trying to be here for you guys to hopefully get you at ease. That so far, at least in my game experience, this patch is working. It's got a few oddities, which, hell, I might have missed as I'm trying to talk to you. I'm watching the footage here, but besides the door, the water not making a sound at the castle, either it's already shown it or it will in a little bit. When I spawned my horse again, when I summoned it, he stood on it in the T-pose, which he's never done before. So that was an oddity I hadn't seen. And Lydia's horse, which is also used by a mod, did not spawn. I had to get off and then back on, and then it spawned. But these were just minor issues, but things that did not happen before updating it to this patch. But at any rate, what my point is I'm trying to get is that I am not a professional at all in this. You know, I'm just one of you, but I've seen so many of you really needed help with this, and I have been doing my damnedest to try to be there for you and to help you in any way that I can. Again, how much help I've been in that, I do not know, really, but I hope I have been a help. And I want to say thank you to those of you that have commented with your issues, and as well as, because, you know, we don't all have opinions that match. Some of you don't like the way Skyrim looks completely vanilla. I don't mind it. I think it looks alright vanilla. I like it better with the mods that I have active. I think it looks better, but I still like it vanilla. But regardless of our differences in those opinions and stuff, I want to say I appreciate, you know, that you guys are kind and respectful. It's not usually what I will get on this channel for trying to help people, and not always, I don't want to make it sound like that, but with the other games that I have on this channel, that a lot of the times I get quite a lot of bull for trying to help people, but that was not the case here, with just a few exceptions. And I want to thank you for that. I really do appreciate all the kindness in the comments section from you guys, the Skyrim community. Here I was just checking. I heard these were added in. These little kittens was added in with the mod. Now she still has the gray face bug. I didn't expect that to be. This is Kira, and she has it every now and then. It's not as bad on her, so I keep it because these little kittens are cute. But I was wanting to check and see, since I heard them, if they were okay. And they are. They're still functional and stuff. I think it's here that the horse spawned. Also, I might have missed it. I want to say to my girlfriend real quickly, if you're watching this, I am so sorry I didn't reply to you. I was not ignoring you when you popped on. I saw you sent me something, but at this point I did not want to risk going into the XMB, because also when I go into the XMB it will cut the footage, and I was trying to keep this footage uncut, but I also didn't want to risk going in there for on the off chance something would happen. So sorry I missed you, but I just want you to know I wasn't ignoring you. I could not risk that, but I love you, babe. Okay, so I actually don't know. The mod that I downloaded for Julia's mod is supposed to change, I think, the textures on these. To be honest, I don't know if it did, depending on where I placed it at, because I don't really pay attention that much to these, so I might go back in later and actually deactivate it and look as I'm testing and stuff, but it looks nice, so regardless, either way. But I think right around here is when I summoned the horse and had an oddity. It might have been after I crossed the bridge. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't come across too many oddities, but I did have a few. Nothing major. Now, I do want to say, though, again, I am not telling you to download this patch. I'm not telling you not to download this patch. As you know from this past week, everybody's experience is 100% different. We all, you know, it's player by player. So what is happening for one, here it is. He did this. He's never done this before. And then he sat down when I hit the X button again, but her horse didn't spawn. So I got off. When I got back on, she disappeared. I looked, she was back further, and then her horse spawned. So that is something new that hasn't happened before. But in any case, so because my game, just like with the 120 patch, my game was definitely affected. I had issues like everybody else, but not major issues that I couldn't play the game like some of you did. So just because you see in my game that while I have some oddities going on, it is functioning, does not mean that you won't have issues with this patch. That's why I said, if you're somebody that's really worried about it, give it a few days. Keep it paused. Check in the comment section. I'll definitely let you know if I get any comments. I'll make a video. But I will let you know. I will continue to be there for you guys the best that I can and help you in any way that I can. So feel free to comment in the comments section. This video is getting ready to end, so I will say, again, I just want to thank you all so very much for your comments, for your help, for your suggestions, for those of you who have helped each other, for those of you who provided load orders, mods at work, mods that didn't work, all of that. It was us together as a community that, also bugging Bethesda, that I made certain to put their link out as much as I could. I hope that you took advantage of it, but that is getting this game fixed. Now, I'm not saying that this game is going to be 100% fixed. I imagine there's still going to be those of you that can't load, that can't save. You may have to go through back some of the earlier troublemaking steps. You might lose some progress. I pray you don't lose all of it. But at least in my experience so far from the testing that I have done, my game is working better. Here, real quickly, because I forgot to check, I did go into Creation Club. I didn't mess with any of that. I don't care about Creation Club, but I just wanted to see if it would load and then back out. So this video is getting the wrap up. So I will just say keep an eye on the comments section. Comment on this video. Keep an eye on the channel. The previous video that I uploaded, hopefully you guys did not comment on that because it's getting deleted. It was just a short thing for this. And take care, and I'll see you again soon. This has been a Streaming Freedom Video Bulletin. Peace out.